Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Library of Ruina. I apologize for the lack of videos. I know I'm kind of releasing one a week, and it's been tough. My schedule's been incredibly busy, but I'm trying to get videos out as soon as possible with the holidays coming up. It's just my schedule keeps getting tighter and tighter, so when I have time to record, I will make sure to do it. So if you guys are still enjoying the series, please let me know down below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump back in. I'm not going to go immediately into this fight yet. I want to continue on in the stories and the invitations here. I'm kind of clear this up. We haven't been really focusing on this too much. We have been kind of going back and forth. So I want to go ahead, and I think I'm going to go, instead of starting like over here, I think I'm going to go back on this side and click on this one right here. Don't know what that is, but we need a book of Nemo and a book of warp cleanup crew. So I'm going to click on that one and get the warp cleanup crew. And let's go ahead and send the invitation. I did do some burn books for these guys right here. Unfortunately, I didn't get every single one of them. I think I got Gloria and Hubert, but I did not get Esther. I think that's right. Didn't get their page, so I'm gonna probably farm them at some point so I can get that page as well, because I've heard that is a pretty decent page, so I might try to get that. But otherwise, I'm gonna go back over here and I'll do that at some point down the line. We're gonna throw these in and see what kind of story we have going for us here. Oh, and it's the rabbits. That is also a massive suit armor. Okay. We got Mio. Wait, isn't Mio the one that we saw in L Corp? Isn't Mio the one that arrived there? I think so. Hey Rudolph, what are you gonna do about my rabbits you borrowed? You didn't even bring any results. I'm sorry, I can't get anything done with those faulty troopers. Also, I literally see why you're called Rudolph. Wow. Are we gonna explain that at all? You one-horned reindeer. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, I remember those red eyes. All right, so we got off to a good start. Really loving each other here. Two people to see. Sorry, your weak rabbits were too feeble to get anything done. Somebody's on you, Bunny. Go snap his other antler. Oh, okay. No, both their eyes are red. Okay, so I guess we're gonna find out some story here about the rabbits. Nikolai, fourth pack captain. Shut up and sit down before I kick all your arses. Granny? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's a good way to start a conversation. What's up, Granny being serious all of a sudden? The L nest to nest L in the library. Okay, so fourth pack will be dispatched there. Library, I understand, but the whole nest. Some is shaking after losing an underboss, so driving them out shouldn't be difficult at all. Looks like the index is being a pain in the ass instead. Only a few will be going there as reinforcements, okay? What's that to do with us? Our destination is the library, so you guys got an invite. You're gonna have some kind of giant cannon, aren't you? Whatever's on your arm right there. It looks like honestly a giant spike. We failed the mission. All 15,000 animals of the pack, including myself, will be cold. Wow. Okay, haven't all the high reds bailed us out considering the circumstances? This is obviously an instance. Fourth pack was organized exclusively for L Corp's nest, which is, I guess, why Mio showed up. I'm pretty sure it was Mio who was in Lobotomy Corp. That's a miracle that we were kept alive so long. Considering how awkward our situation's been. Okay. So they kind of get the short end of the stick, it seems like. L Corp probably just self-destructed. We have to get ourselves involved in the thick of it. Trust is vital for our corp. Wouldn't matter if L Corp did collapse on its own. Okay. So if an outside force that our corp is gonna be in trouble for failing to prevent it. Livestock didn't do their job or to be destroyed. Concerns more than just L Corp. Blue reverberation? Oh. Yeah, that's right. So we actually have information on the singularity. That's right. Okay. Passengers? Okay, so what was... I feel like we've seen Mio earlier and that's what they're referring to. I just don't remember off the top of my head. Hasn't called me back since. I'm assuming I can't remember. She showed up at one point, I think.
걔 성격 생각하면 뻔해. 몇 시간이 지나도 도착할 생각을 안 하니까.
You probably use it recklessly after waiting several hours on the train. I'm assuming it was the female doctor? Or was it the other crew?
아니 뭐.
Like Olga.
마침 다른 곳에 부탁할 일도 있어서 겸사겸사 해결해 달라고 했어.
Okay, I want another job for her to do as well, so I asked her to take care of that.
그때만 해도 도서관은 별거 아닌 도시 전설 정도였으니까.
That's when we were numbered legend, so I didn't think it was a big deal.
애초에 그런 곳에서 돼질 놈이 아니라고 생각해서 돈이나 벌자고 부탁한 거야.
Can't remember who they're talking about.
잠깐만. 1등석도 아니라 일반석.
So she took an economy class seat, not a first class. So they're either talking about the doctor or I think Olga and that crew.
내가 1등석 표를 끊어줄 돈이 어딨어?
Fair enough. 그 녀석이 열차 운행 도중 도서관으로 빠져나가고 책이 됐다 치자.
So if Olga got turned into a book, the doctor did not.
일반석 승객이 사라졌다고. W사 전부가 움직인다고?
Cover up a couple of passengers disappearing.
어차피 겉으로 봤을 땐 정상적으로 도착했잖아.
Trying to arrive. I mean, so like the issue is they weren't missing.
그러게. 그 잠깐 멈췄다는 사실을 공개해도
I don't believe the story of the train stopping for that long.
굳이 급하게 워프 정리 요원을 보내야 했나? 대려 특이점이 노골적으로 들통날 텐데.
Okay.
그 사실을 실마리로 잡아 진실을 파헤치려는 사람도 있을 거고. 게다가 1등석 승객들이 함께
It made more sense the first class passengers were gone as well.
지금은 그게 중요한 게 아니다.
We have more important matters at hand. It's our job to protect the singularities and nest of L Corp, W Corp, and T Corp. Won't be stamped out. Or to retrieve the books. But it's a singulator by any means. Okay. We need to find the reason the L Corps collapsed.
하지만 그 과정에 거짓이 섞여 있으면 까마귀가
The Ravens. Okay, so this is new.
그 점은 각오해라.
I'm assuming, so we have the rabbits and the ravens. So I guess R Corp is like, the rabbits are part of R Corp. And they have different tiers, I'm assuming, based on animals. So like we have the ravens and then we have the rabbits. Okay. Yep, that is certainly a phrase. Silly how everyone acts like their lives depend on the singularities. Okay, we have to secure them with our lives, silly or not. You know, it's still funny to deal with the deal with singularities. I mean, the time-saving teleportation of W Corp. There's in fact taking passengers on a 1,000-year ride in another dimension. Been going through a weird time tunneling thingy or some. Okay. And when the train arrives, those passengers are restored good as new. And then T Corp packages the time collected by the trains for sale. And so the time packed up, I wonder if that's like the experience and it's like a entertainment thing. Some of the passengers are out there enjoying meat stew somewhere in the city. Oblivious to the hundreds of years of suffering they went through. Yeah, that's, I mean, because like, I mean, we ended up killing and turning them into books, some of them. So some of them did disappear. Still being used for the pot of humble meat and broth they're eating. Our corpse are different. Look at what we. That's enough. Oh, but now I want about know about your singularity. What? Yim? Like a okay. Nothing mum to lose. Time to mobilize. And Roland's freaking out. Our corp is really coming. I wonder how the library and state will fare against our corp. Oh, Gabriel's gonna have a great old time. Talking like someone who never does field work herself. I trust you to handle it as nicely as you always have, even though you're complaining right now. If you give you advice, the rabbit team is the only one I've seen in action, so there's not much I can say here. Don't sweat it. It's not like you ever told me how to fight. Sorry about that. Oh, come on, don't give me that stern face. I was just joking.
알사는 왜 고용했어?
Why did your corporation hire our corp? To deal with the problems that we couldn't deal with ourselves.
처음엔 엘사에 대한 걸 잘 몰라서 이해할 수 있었는데.
I can see why at first, since I knew nothing about how things went at L Corp.
보니 충분했을 것 같다는 생각이
Looking at the
들어서.
Gebra and the librarians here, they seem more than capable of handling any kind of situation. Trust me, Roland, you don't even know what we went through. There, yep. Things we got control because entities we called abnormalities.
직원들로 해결할 수 없는 상황이 일어나기도 했지.
Became too much of a burden. Yep.
직원의 손실을 줄이기 위해 토끼 팀을 이용한
100%. Yep. We used them more than once.
다른 팀을 이용하지 않은 이유는
All the other teams, though.
본 적은 없어서 잘 모르겠는데 처음 계약할 때
That's contract. Yep.
콧불소들은
The rhinos wield significant
막강한
combat
전투력을
prowess,
지니고
but they're easily
정말
agitated and cause collateral damage. Yeah. The rabbits could get the job done most of the time. There's some abnormalities they just could not handle.
힘이 세고 듬직해 보이긴 했어. 그럼 술록은
Oh, yeah, and then the reindeer.
정신력을 이용한 공격을 사용한다나 봐.
Psychological attacks.
다른 기계들은
Oh.
몰라도 관리자에게 돌이킬 수 없는 손상을 입혔겠지.
Yes, the psychological attacks could be like a strays to, the manager, which was us in the previous game.
결국 그곳에 가장 적합한 건 토끼뿐이었다는 거군.
So that's why we used the rabbits. Okay.
맞아. 물론 토끼 팀도 일을
They didn't make
크게
matters
만들
worse.
수 있었지만
Did they make matters worse? I mean, they did eliminate the entire floor, so yeah.
꽤 도움을 받았다고
You had to be very cautious with how you used them.
공기가 무거워.
The air feels heavy.
분위기만큼은 유적이라도 들어온 것
This
같고.
atmosphere makes me feel as though we're in the ruins.
도시의
Yeah, ruins.
유적과 다를 바 없지.
The start of the city is not much different from the ruins in terms of danger.
맛있는 풀 뜯을 생각에 다들 짜릿하지.
Aren't you guys excited to graze from fresh grass? I'm pretty sure. I wonder if Mio is gonna. I wonder if there's any unique dialogue because I'm probably gonna use Gebro's floor. I think you guys mentioned that. I think you guys mentioned that there's some unique dialogue for Gebra and her. Please keep your mouth shut for 5 minutes.
환영합니다, 손님. 저는
Greetings, dear
이곳의
guest. I'm
관장이자
Angela, the director of the librarian
엔젤라입니다.
of my role's namesake.
반갑다. 나는 알사 제
Greetings, I'm
사무국
Nikolai,
대장 니콜라이다.
leader of the 4th pack of our corp.
엔젤라 오랜만.
Yeah, so yeah, that is me. Okay.
편하게 말할게.
Been a while, Angela. I'll drop the formality since the contract's over.
아는 얼굴을 보는 건 나도
Good to see a familiar
반갑네.
face.
네가 엘사를 부숴먹었지?
You broke L Corp, didn't you?
왜 그렇게 생각하는 걸까?
What makes you think that, I wonder?
처음 봤을 때부터 속이 시꺼먼 느낌이 드는데.
Oh, wow, okay. Man, getting to the...
크게 저질러질
Yeah,
것
really
같아.
dropping the formalities. I figured your rotten mind would do something huge someday the first time I met you.
내 감은 못 속여.
You can't fool my gut feeling.
우리 모두 살처분될 상황이고.
Thanks to you, we're all about to be destroyed.
여전히 분위기 못 읽고 엉뚱한
You're
소리를
still
하네.
rambling stupid nonsense, unable to read the mood.
책이라는 걸 읽으면
If you're so curious, you can read a book to find out.
아, 책이라는 건 말이야. 손에 쥐고 종이에 적힌 글을
Dang, okay, throwing shade
한 장씩
around.
넘기면 되는 거야.
In case you didn't know what a book is, it's a little bundle of pages made of paper that you can hold in your hands and read.
꼭두각시 비서지를 끝낸 뒤에는 도서관에서 소꿉놀이 하는 거야.
Playing grown up in your little library after you're done being a puppet secretary, huh?
네가 그토록 좋아하는 붉은 안개를
Are you offended that I might have killed Red Mist? Whom you're such a big fan of. Oh, hit a nerve.
묘.
Oh, and got hit in the head.
그리고
Miyu, I told you to
당신
shut up. And you, I'm
재밌는
intrigued by
사람.
what you said.
우선은 안으로 안내해 줄 수
Could you guide us
있구나.
inside first?
그럼요. 부디
Of course, may you find your book in this place. Oh, I have to use Gabber's floor. Like that is a must. Okay, so we have the reindeer squad. Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna get squads. So we're gonna reindeer, probably rhinos, and then rabbits, I guess. All right, so let's take a look at what they do here. So we have speed 4, +1. So the thing is like what, 3, and then you can store up to 20 charges at once. For every 30% of max HP lost this act, gain 1 strength at the start of each scene. Ugh, okay. If the character has 11 more charge at the start of the scene, deal 2 stagger damage with attacks for the scene. And then finally, Survivor. Every time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance. Okay. So when you stagger them, you want to kill him, or he gets stronger and stronger. 9 to 23, spend 3 charge, deal 8 stagger damage. Good grief. It's on hit too. So the rest of those attacks are okay. We can probably deal with them. Oh, that deals stagger damage to himself. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so nothing to worry about really there. I think we can do okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit it. We're going to end. We're just going to use the red mist page because honestly, I feel like that's the smart thing to do here. So let's go and jump into the fight. All right, see what we got. All right, so is there any unique dialogue that pops up? Another day, another mission. That came out of nowhere. They look like an easy opponent. Keep it all together. Another day, another mission. So yeah, nothing there. Gabber, everyone ready? Let's beat these guys into this mission. All right, there we go. Nothing unique yet. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? So we got infinite. Let's turn my lines lock on. There we go. Quick mode is off. All right. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and set up. We have a couple. You guys can see initially where everything's going, but I'm going to kind of go read through all this and then set up my pages, and then we'll get to combat in a second. Okay, I've got everything lined up. I'm letting some attacks go through Gebra because we have the counter die, so hopefully those will be fine. Our counter die hopefully should handle that. We'll definitely see. If not, then I need to like actually take some attacks off Gebra, but right now I'm leaving them. Gebra's kind of handling this right here. We are using a Vapor on this attack right here because we do have Mind Whip coming out. We're going to hope that we roll high enough and block it, or at least beat it. We'll definitely see. So, but they're doing damage to themselves in terms of stagger. So we're going to roll the die, see what happens. So we got 12. And I think the game broke. I think we lost. But yeah, the game crashed. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I actually had to, that hit was apparently going to be so strong that I actually had to uninstall and reinstall my game to get it to work. After I launched it after the crash, it just would not boot up. It would be on a gray screen. And yeah. So the game had to be reinstalled, and we're in a different situation now, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. But apparently if they collided, I think the game would have exploded at that point. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit play and see what happens. It is on auto quick mode, so let's turn that off. I think we did block that, which is good. Got a good hit off there. Got rid of that. Perfect. So we did, got a bit of stagger damage there. Max damage, perfect. And then a clash. I'm perfectly fine with that. Deflect, oof, okay. Ooh, man, not doing good rolls on that, but it's okay. We got through. We do have a counter die on that person, so when they get hit, good stagger press there, deflects, and max damage. Perfect. Love that around the board. Got our counter die. 5, and that broke our counter die. Just a single 5 defense broke our counter die. Luckily, that counter die went through. Perfect. That one went through again. Awesome. And maybe another one for me? Oh, clash. That's fine. We'll take it. Evade. Break through that. Break through that. Not a bad round so far. Got some ammunition there. And then we got one hit through there. And then, of course, someone's going to hit there. Not bad at all. All right. Prey for sure. We're going to put that on Gebra. Because Prey is just really, really good. Okay. So we got some more mess to deal with here. Let's find out who, first of all, is doing the big hit. You're doing the big hit. We could use Gebra's move, which honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Do we have multiples of them? We have one. We have 2 of them, I believe. So we have 2 of them. So we're probably going to use Vapor and Gebra's Great Split Vertical. And we are going to destroy a combat page doing that. So I'm just going to take that away, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. The rest of this I'm going to set up, and then we'll hit combat when I'm done with it. All right, so we're going to hit combat. We have some counter dies up, so hopefully it'll protect some of the ones that are not getting, like, clashing with pages. But for the most part, we're going to have some ammo that we're going to try to gain here. Like I said, we have counter die. I was going to save Snake Slit and Violet Blade to go together, but we just don't have enough light to do that all at once. But for the most part, just kind of a normal combat where we're going to roll it. Vapor, we're hoping to get through that. They rolled minimum, so I think we're going to be just fine. Yeah, we're going to get through there, do a bunch of damage. Awesome stuff. I'm pretty sure we got this. 39, you're absolutely toast, my dude. Sorry, there's no getting around that. Oh, plus 40. Wow, what a hit. What a hit. All right, Violet Blade should stagger. Ooh, no, not yet. Draw the Sword is not going to do it, but we are going to get some more hits on him. Good, max damage there. 12. Got some status effects going there. I think we can... Okay, well, it was a deflect. It was fine. Flash, and then unfortunately lost that. That's okay. Counter die. Oh, okay. 11, because we have the bonus Violet Blade. It doubles all of our slash die power, so that's good. Getting a bunch of the stuff there. That's incredibly good. Got a stagger. Perfect. So you're at 50. Honestly, I'm not too worried about this fight. I think we're pretty much good to go. He's not going to die this round. Yeah, bro. Okay, good. We got a 7. We'll take that. And another 7. Perfect. Okay, so those guys are getting toast. Deflect. Good stuff. Good stuff. Got a little bit of hit there. That's okay. Honestly, our health is good across the board. It's just we have to watch our stagger gauges, but main guy is staggered. That's what I was worried about. Do we have any big hitters going on? We have the 9 to 13. Yep. So 9 to 23. Gebra doesn't have another great split, but we do have onrush. And honestly, I think if I hit the right guy, we might be able to get a stagger and keep going. I really want to hit... I think I'm going to go this guy because that should get the onrush. He'll hit again. We might be able to get something there. Do we have anything? No, we can't use Great Split Vertical. That's fine. I'll use Upstanding Slash because we do have plenty of light. So I'm going to throw it at that guy. And then once again, I'm going to assign everyone else. And I honestly, I think this fight, I'm actually just like, I think we're gonna wrap this one more up, but we'll see. Okay, I've honestly split damage all throughout the team here. So I think focus fire, we should be fine. Yeah, 20 damage. I'm hoping we get a, no, we're not gonna get a stagger, but we should get a stagger here, which means honors, we actually got a stagger and a kill. Does that mean I get 2? Probably not. Are we gonna get a kill? Oh, 100%. Wow. Yeah, I think Gebra's just gonna be on a roll now. So these guys are, yeah, she's just gonna keep going, and it's game over. Oh no, I was hoping it would just be a complete party wipe for them. Oh well, it's fine. We're gonna get another stagger here. Oh, by 1. Okay, well, you got through. That's fine. Now you're gonna get staggered. Autonomous rush down to 10. Vapor's gonna almost annihilate you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so Vampirism, heal 2 to 4 damage and recover 2 to 5 HP upon attacking a target with bleed. We do have some bleed, so I think I am gonna do that. Or counter dice gain 1 to 2 power. Counter dice inflict 2 fragile upon winning clash. Yeah, I'm gonna actually put that on Gebra because we don't get Gebra to stagger and we want her to counter as much as possible. So I'm gonna wrap these guys up and then move on to the next phase. All right, so we have the Rhino team here. We have Maxim. Maxim Crash. If the character has 20 more charge at the start of the scene, deal 50% more damage, and the stagger damage with attacks also receive 30% less damage and stagger damage from attacks. And then we have Rhino Ram. Gain 2 protection this scene. Gain 8 charge. So once again, we have another big attack here. We have concentration, gain 8 charge. So kind of standard stuff. We have bulky impact, gain 5 charge, and then have an attack there. A bionic charge, synchronized hull. The character has 11 more charge at the start of the scene, gain 2 protection. So yeah, they get some protection there. Rhino procedure for every 30% max HP lost this act, gain 1 endurance. So they just have defense. So we just kind of want to knock them out, kind of do the same thing we did with reindeer. I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty close. Or not pretty close, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be just fine. Gebra is at a point where it's, yeah, we've manifest ego, man. Like it's, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, it's pretty much over for you guys at this point. But let's go ahead. I'm going to get set up again. Gebra's going to manifest ego, and it's going to probably, you know, that's all she wrote. So I'll get set up, and then I'll show you guys combat when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to let counter do a lot of the work here. A lot of attacks are going towards Gebra, but Gebra has a bonus to counter, so I'm pretty sure that she's going to be just fine. A lot of these other guys are just getting free hits on this guy. We're going to take him out as soon as possible. So I'm going to hit play. This is probably not going to go the way I think it is, but hey, you never know. So we evaded that. We're going to manifest ego, focus spirit, get us some damage up on the next round. Deflect, that's okay. Ooh, okay, not doing good on that. That's okay. We go through. Deflecting. Wow. Oh, rolling so low, man. All right, so counter die 10. Oh, okay. So yeah, our counter die broke, which is not great. Not exactly what I was expecting, but you know, granted, I thought we had a little bit more bonus there, but that's fine. We're still getting this guy where he's gonna be probably staggered in the next round, or maybe this round, who knows. So we're about to have, oh, and I just realized Gebra's gonna get attacked a lot because the counter die broke. Yeah, so I probably don't need to rely on my counter die so much. That's my bad. It's not gonna be a lot. Gebra's gonna be fine. It's just, I was hoping the counter die would carry a lot more work there. Now hopefully this counter die does well. Okay, or not, that's fine. Don't stagger, whatever you do. This counter die should be just fine because of the bonuses we're going to get. Yeah, I use the upending slash and the snake. I think it's called the snake one. I can't remember. But it's the one that gives us a bunch of damage. And yeah, buddy, you're staggered. All right, so we can probably use... We're going to manifest ego. We also have this. Upon defeating an enemy with bleed, all allies recover 10, and select librarian gains max blood. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to go and put that on Gebra because, once again, Gebra's our heavy hitter. We do have bleed on him, so as long as we kill him, he's pretty much dead. We could use great split horizontal if I had the light. And I could use that. Okay, that's fine. We have a strengthened 6. Can we kill with this? Maybe. If we can kill him with this, that would be incredible. I don't know if we're going to have 64, though. I know we can stagger one of these guys. But to actually go around and make this keep going is going to be tough. I think I'm going to try on rush and see if that's enough damage. I think it should be. If it's not, then that's on me. But I'm going to go through and try to get the rest of this done, and we'll see what this does at the end. Okay, some people are unfortunately going to get hit hard here because I just don't have enough light on Gebra. But Gebra's going to try to knock the guy out in the middle. Yeah, Corbinek's going to get hit pretty hard here. There's not a ton that I can do. I could use shock rounds and try to deflect the 6, but I can't pull it away to get rid of it. I could use it here, which arguably is probably the better call because we will discard. So I could do that instead, but it's gonna be tough. I could do add random ammunition, and I could honestly use some of these ammunitions, but I think it's just, yeah, I think the ammunition is better to keep. So I'm gonna do extract fuel. We'll do it blocking this attack, and I think that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna play. Hopefully Gebra can kill here. Yeah, there's no. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, that attack's still gonna go through. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So please kill. We have +6 power. Come on, kill. Oh no, it didn't. Just shy of it, man. That's unfortunate. It's okay. We'll kill next round. We'll have great split horizontal. Hopefully, I got some damage through there. Yeah, extract fuel's not gonna go through there. So this turn wasn't as fruitful as I was hoping. Hopefully we get something there. Not that great. Counter die should go through. We have 18 counter die. This guy's going to get knocked out. Stagger there. Perfect. Don't think we're going to get a stagger. Yeah, so not enough there. Draw the sword. Got a lot of damage going on there because of the bonuses we get. Oh, don't get knocked out. Hold on there. Because you got one more fight you got to get through. Counter die. This should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So counter die there. Staggered. So we got 2 staggered this round. Got another vapor. That guy's gone. That honestly, this guy, yeah, he's fine. Okay. So scene 3, we got 1 knocked out. This guy's back up, but we also have great split horizontal, so that's just gonna go. They have to do a summation, save, and then we can't use vertical. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. We have upstanding slash, so we could throw some here and there. This guy's probably gonna die. I'm not too worried about that. We need to take out some of the healthier boys. So I'm gonna throw that one there. I'll do upstanding slash on. This one should die. I'll have other people focus on that. We'll have Gebra focus on this. And I think I might use a spear instead. Gebra's not going to need light, but I'm hoping that we just finish up this round. Hopefully we just finish this up in this round. So that there, we'll do a frontal assault. We'll have you have snake slit, and also draw 1 page. So we're just going to boost our power. Oh man, we don't have enough to actually give enough there. This guy needs to be focused on pretty heavily. I'm hoping Gebra can knock him out, but if not, this guy's going to get staggered. You're probably going to die. We could switch if we really wanted to, but no, I think I'm going to be just fine here. Let's see what's best. I don't want to actually pull this away, so I'm actually going to use the lower die here and just do that. And then we'll use Serpent Sword technique on that one as well. And then we could use Repressed Flesh, but honestly, I don't think we need to. What attack is this? So I mean, yeah, we technically could if we really wanted to. Yeah, I'll use Repressed Flesh, pull that away, and just defend that and let people do what they need to do. And then we'll just have Guidance of the Gears go off. Actually, no, we're out of light completely. You know, that's fine. I think we'll roll with this. Not, yeah, Sturdy Defense, draw 1 page. I mean, granted, we could pull that away. Yeah, I think I'll pull that away, and then we'll change that. We'll use Autonomous Rush to do damage instead, and we'll use Guidance of the Gears as well. So I think that's better. And I'll throw another attack on this guy because he has a lot of health. So let's get Great Split Horizontal out. Yeah, they're just dead. Gebra is so good, man. So good. All right. Rhino team has been absolutely annihilated. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, Gebra is now has, oh, this is going to be fun to see the red mist interaction. I hope there's interaction with the rabbits. Because I think there's, what, 3 of these 4s? Yeah, 3 acts. Okay, so we have Nikolai and Mio. The speed 3, triple R suit, can destroy up to 20 charges at once. The commander, if the character has 11 or more charge at the start of the scene, give 1 strength and endurance to all. Okay, so we won't take you out because you're a buffer. After using a combat page on the target, leave a mark on them in the scene. Their marked enemy takes 50% additional damage. Ooh. Okay. So after using a combat page on a target, so we want to take out Nikolai as soon as possible because they just buff. Yeah, so the commander, they buff. All right, got it. You have range. All of you have range. So really, I want to get Gebra out, power up Gebra, and use Great Split Horizontal and just do as much damage as possible is what I'm seeing here. Single use, if speed is 6 or higher, all dice on this page. So we got to be careful with pinpoint shot. Gain 5 charge. If speed is 6 or higher, all dice get +1. Okay, so we got to be careful with the speed. And they also have +1 speed. Okay, so we just got to be careful with this. The only one that's really damaged is Corbenek, I believe. No, Froud is. All right, so my younger self wouldn't have guessed this is what would become of my hero. There's the interaction. I didn't see if Gebra had one or not. All right, so how is this going to work? We need a Manifest Ego, of course. 8 to 15. We could use a Great Split Vertical already, but I think I want to save that for the horizontal next turn. And I want to use Focus Spirit to power that up. So I think that's how I'm going to do that. So let me get things set up here and we'll see how the round goes. Okay, so I think we got some things set up here. We have some, I think some people are going to get hit here. Like I think we have, actually no, I think we've blocked every single attack. So it just depends on if some go through or not. Like we have a 15 here. I don't know if we're going to get 15 or not. Yeah, 13, I always figured that wouldn't go through. We're hoping that goes through. Perfect. Yep, that was a, yeah, that actually should be. Yeah, just a bunch of range attacks going through. We boost our pierce damage, so we should be good there. Getting some good stagger damage there. Hopefully we stagger this turn. I doubt it. Defend that one and then get a nice hit in. Not bad. Not a lot of damage, but it's okay. Yeah, we're going to get hit there. That's okay. And then we block that one. That's fine with me. Deflect. Get the stagger damage on the deflect. We evade both those attacks. No problem. And then Gebra has the ego activated next turn. We also got a boost to our power, which is great. Counter dies up in the background. Got an autonomous rush smacking. Got a vapor smacking. So that person's almost staggered. Good. And then hopefully by that time we can go ahead and get Gebra to go on a roll. And yeah, I mean, if we can get enough power, we might be able to do the not upending slash, but the one that she can dash around after staggering. But I don't think we have enough to do that just yet. Extract fuel. The commander's almost down, which is great. All right, so let's see how this turn is going to go for us. Each time the selected librarian wins a clash, the last die on their current page gains 1 to 2 power. Recover 3 to 7 HP on a successful hit with the final die. I don't really like these two. When librarian takes a hit, their HP is 50% lower. Screech bursts out at 50% chance. That can hurt our people. At the start of the scene, gain strength based on the amount of HP librarian has recovered this act. So we recover HP upon defeating an enemy. So we gain power. I mean, that could be good. You know, we'll go with that. We'll put that on Gebra again. Okay, so Gebra is now completely maxed out. Let's see. We're of course using Great Split Horizontal. That should do a ton of damage. And then do we have enough for onrush? We don't have enough for onrush. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. If we need to clean up next turn, we will. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go and get things sorted out here and see what happens. Okay, I think I've kind of thrown everything. I've kind of thrown out attacks that I would think that we need to finish off a stagger. I think we're going to be okay here, but we're going to go ahead and hit play and see what happens. So we have, of course, the Great Split Horizontal. They endured it. Some broke, some did not. This one did, which I was worried about. They had a big attack going on, and we actually may killed it. Not quite. Vapor should go through that. No, it didn't. That's not good. All right, because we were hoping for a stagger there. Gebra will probably have plenty to hit next turn in terms of... Wow, your eyes are glowing. That's cool. Let's see here. This rabbit is not going to die just yet. 14 health. Gale kick. Stagger, perfect. We don't have to worry about you next turn, which is good. Gebra has a counter die. You're staggered. Good. We don't have to worry about you right now. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the rabbits, if I had to guess. We're staggering a lot. The commander's taking a ton of damage and staggered till next turn. The mend weapon for the bonus damage. The commander's down, which is good. And so we have how many staggers? All of them are staggered. Oh, you poor rabbits. And we just know onrush could probably finish us off. We'll start off with that one. And then we'll have some follow-up attacks if we desperately need it. We'll just kind of throw some attacks here and there. As to random ammunition, we don't have anything to consume ammunition, which is unfortunate. So we're not going to be doing a lot of damage. So we'll just throw 2 random ammunition in the hand. And do a shock round. We'll throw a shock round there. We'll throw a vapor at you because you have 82 health. So we'll throw that there. What else do we have? We have a singleton. Really, I mean, frontal assault. I guess we'll do this one right here. We'll prescript. We'll do a dagger press here. Gebra might honestly finish all this off. I don't know. We'll see. Spear on Mio. And then we'll just throw a frontal assault. Why not? We'll throw that there. This one's going to die. Yeah, let's just hit play, see what happens. So shock round might honestly kill because the ammunition goes first. Gebra's going to do the onrush. Kill, 58 damage. You're dead too. Now for Mio. I don't think Mio's going to get killed by this. I could be wrong. 48. And then, of course, we have the spear. And there we go. That is the end of the rabbits. Oh, the red mist is so strong, especially if you stack abnormalities on it. All right, so current call for the perception of R Corp. They are done for. All right, good fight. That was fun. Enjoy that one. And whoa, we got this one as well. While possessing Big Bad Wolf's abnormality page, 5% chance to boost attack damage. That's not terrible. Like, these aren't insane by any means, but they are good. So Gebra got some. You guys got some. Awesome. I'll have to look at that and kind of equip some of those. So good stuff there. We got tons of books here. Rabbit Team, Reindeer. Do we have Mio or anything? Book of Rudolph. I don't think we have Maxim. We didn't get Mio or anything. Oh, boo. Okay, we're gonna have to probably farm this a good bit, but that's okay.
정든 친구의
Alright, so how does it feel to be
친구분이
looking at the book of your old friend?
친구라니. 아까도
Friend? She's a little more than an
말했지만
acquaintance, as I said
그냥 아는
before.
사람이었을 뿐이야.
어쨌든 너와 오래 알고 지낸 사람은 적잖아.
Okay, it's a few people that knew you for a long time.
여기에 찾아온 손님 중에 몇 없는 함께 일한 동료 중
The
한
former associate
녀석이니까
of yours, which I'm sure is a rarity
기분이
among
이상하진
guests.
않아?
Doesn't feel odd or anything.
신기하다면 신기해. 그 이상도 이하도
It did leave a
아니지.
curious impression. That's all there is to it.
이 이상의 감정을 지녔다고 해도
I wasn't
사정을
planning
봐줄
regardless
생각은
going
없었어.
easy on you. Angel, you don't go easy on
우리와
anyone.
손님의 목적은 확실하게 나누어져 있으니까.
We have purpose clearly cut out for us, and so do the guests.
모든 걸 먹어치우며 얻은 자유의 뒷맛은
I think
찝찝할
getting
것 같지 않아?
freedom by doing everything will leave a bitter taste in your mouth. Dot dot dot.
모르겠어.
I don't know. I think old Angela would say no to that, but you're becoming more human now.
하지만 난 지금 내가 안고 있는 목표만을 위해 나아가고 싶어.
Right now, I want to focus on heading the goal I have.
신경 쓰고 싶지 않아.
I don't want to pay attention to what's around me.
이 걸음만으로도 나는 벅차니까.
Taking these steps is hard enough for me.
후회하지 않겠다는 거구나.
You don't have any regret, huh? Dot dot dot.
롤랑 넌 전부터 계속 후회스러우냐고.
Roland, you
물어보네.
don't seem to get tired of asking if I have regrets.
아니 뭐 처음에야 네가 아무것도 몰랐다고 해도
You may have been ignorant of everything at first, but
여기까지 올라오며 보고 겪은
you've seen and
일들이
experienced
많잖아.
many different things on the way here.
조금 정도는 네 생각이 변하지 않았을까 싶어.
Just wondering if those experiences change your thoughts a little.
바라보는 것은 언제나
Person's
달라지기만
aims and
하니까.
wishes don't stay the same forever, you know.
글쎄.
I don't know about that. And we also have an abnormality for just said. What abnormality is this? Osmo. So this is going to be something different. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I think we got a good fight and some good story in. But unfortunately, that's going to be where I end it for now. If you guys are still enjoying it, please let me know. I know this is a very slow but ongoing series. But I kind of take my time with it and try to cut out the parts that are a little less, a little mundane. So that you guys, like me trying to figure out what pages go where and stuff like that. So that to make it hopefully seem a little bit faster. But I always appreciate your feedback. If you have any feedback for me, leave it down below. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you, as always, for spending some of your time here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everybody.